Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. How you doing? I hope you're all doing well and living your best life ever. Yesterday was a kind of a not so day for me because I had the radio. I had to do my shift at the radio station and do my radio show. And the radio show yesterday, me and Joe played Hurricane Charlie live, as you can see in the video right below this one, I believe. Sorry, I've been dipping fine cut and it gets all in my lip cracks and stuff. And then I basically went from the radio to a brief cup of tea with Stephanie and then to our dress rehearsal. And it was amazing. It was a totally awesome dress rehearsal. We did really well with it, and seeing all the other pieces that are involved as well was really cool. The name of the festival is I was a little mixed up on things earlier, but the name of the festival is the Small Dances for Small Spaces Festival. There's 8 performances, 4 intermission, 4, and we're the second to last act in the program. Our piece is part of a large, like the piece we're doing is part of a larger piece of 13 pieces like ours. Like the theme is Victorian murderesses, and but yeah, we just have a short little piece of it, and we're doing it in this festival. So yeah, it works really good. I'm hoping to have video up before Sunday. It's really just a matter of finding a friend who can hold my phone for the show in the front row. And but that may or may not happen. But I do know that the show is being very like there's a guy in town who documents these things, and it'll be a very high quality video of exactly the show. So I can at least get it from him. Excuse me. So yeah, things are good. I feel really, really energized and good about stuff. Gratefulness, not scarcity. You always gotta remember that. There's been a lot of tension and bullshit in my life in the last couple of weeks with some people in my life, and but it's time the show. It's all about the show right now, so it's good. But anyhow, that aside, for those of you who care to know about my personal life, I came to do this video because I watched a suit and tie dip and chew guy video this morning, as I usually do, and he gave me a really nice shout out. Now I know that like pretty much all of the people who watch him are just there for the tobacco, like because that's all he does, and he does it well. Me, I do tobacco reviews, but it's kind of like being Canadian for one. It's very hard. Not very hard, but it's got its significant level of difficulty obtaining products. That sort of thing. But I do try to do as many tobacco reviews as I can, and mainly due to the good graces of some very, very nice people in my life. Mainly Hilary Thompson and Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy. I've been able to have some products to review, and I just realized the other day that Hilary recently sent me a couple bags of chewing tobacco, like loose leaf chewing tobacco, Bobby Stoker. And one of them is the Red Supreme that I did a review of before. I really liked Red Supreme. And the other one she got, I don't know if she did this on purpose or not, but it's the Red Supreme Bold. Yeah. So, and there is significant difference between the two to my tastes. So yeah, it's made by Stokers. It's quality, tradition, and value. It's $1.99. If you're in the places that sell chewing tobacco, and you like, I don't know how much chewing tobacco costs. Some of it I gather is quite expensive, but this Canary Yellow $1.99. This is worth as much as any of the others. I am positive. So I've opened it already and tried it, but we're gonna get into it. It's held together with 6 little glue dots that I pulled apart, and it has a zip. The one good thing about Stoker's bags is they always have zip locks, which is really great when you're dealing with a bag of loose leaf chew, and you don't chew as often. Like I like chewing tobacco because it tastes good, but dipping's really my thing. I said thing twice in this video. I'm sorry, people. Cringe content. But anyhow, yeah, this is what you get in the bag. It's very moist. It's very dark. That's really a pretty good view of it. Yeah. There's a few blonde highlights, as Suit and Die Dip and Chew Guy would say, which may turn out to be translucent bits, but that whatever. It's all good. So let's get a cheek of this. So this is a cut. It's kind of long. It's I don't know the comparison between the Bold Supreme and the Red Supreme, but I like it. I love the Stoker's cut. Now there is some stuff like some stems and stuff, hence being $1.99. But they're usually very soft and easy to deal with, not pokey and hard. So, cheers, everybody. One minute. Oh yeah, that's a good pen. Ah, 2 in a row. Awesome. Yeah, chewing tobacco. It's I love it. I love it, but it's not very high in nicotine. It's a little messier to deal with sometimes, just because it's bigger. Like you got a big wad of it in your cheek, and aesthetically, it's something I do at home. It's not something I don't take this out when I'm going out on the town because I don't like looking like a chipmunk. But it's a great pleasure to have at home. So let's see some counts here. The leaf content is American, no less than 19%, and foreign, no more than 81%. Distributed by the National Tobacco Company, LP, Louisville, Kentucky. Underage sale is prohibited, and sale is only allowed in the United States. Smokeless tobacco is addictive. Net weight 3 ounces. Stoker's Red Supreme Bold. Quality, tradition, and value. And the other side is exactly the same, except it has the $1.99, which I guess when you buy it, it might be folded over. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that I really like this a lot. I think I like it better than the Red Supreme, and I really like the Red Supreme a lot. The difference that I find is, this it's very similar in lots of ways, like in the sweetness, in the it's pretty similar in a lot of ways, but this one has a much. It feels to me like it has a much higher salt content, and it also like the tobacco is. It's like they kind of cut down a little bit of the sweetness. It's the same kind of sweetness, but they cut it down, and added some salt. That's how it feels to me. I may be wrong. This is only one man's opinion. Keep in mind. But I dig it. You know, chewing tobacco, I struggle with this. Chewing tobacco, you don't really chew it. Like you chew it, you're supposed, you can chew it if you want, but the way it's meant to be taken is, you put it in your mouth, you chew it up a bit so it's like you can form it into a ball and stick it in your cheek. And you just let it sit there and you chew on it every now and then. I tend to be, because I'm a very anxious person, I tend to chew more on it more than I should, which only makes it a little more mushier. But, damn. See, it makes better pings when it's empty. It has no liquid in it. Fucking tobacco lips. Tobacco lips wash, man. Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, that's what I would say about Stoker's Red Supreme Bold. Is it's really good. It's I don't honestly I don't chew enough, and I don't have enough product around to compare it to. But I would definitely say if you like Red Man, you're gonna like this. It's a lot cheaper too. You know, Stoker's chewing tobacco is it's usually very moist. I have a bit of a bat, and fuck, I don't know how long, like a year and a half or so ago. Hilary sent me a 1 pound bag of Tennessee moonshine chew from Stoker's, and I've been working away at it, and I still have like a little wee bit of the bag left, but it's every now and then I check on it, or if I'm having a chew of it. It's still as good as it was the day I opened it. So whatever they're doing, it keeps the product from drying out. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it other than it's, to my tastes, it's a little bit less sweet and a lot more saltier. Now that being said, it also is very sweet. Um, you know, it's not. Yeah, it's still a pretty sweetened product. It's a very sweetened product, but just a lot more salt. And I like that because I dip a lot of Copenhagen snuff, and I love stuff like Stoker's natural, you know, so good and salty. I'm a salty old dog. But yeah, I guess that's about it for this review. Yeah, the suit and tie dipping chew guy gave me a really nice shout out. He said, like, because everyone on his channel is there for the tobacco. And I think some people come over from him, and I think a couple have stayed, but I think it's kind of like, they'll come and they'll watch a couple of my tobacco reviews, and then they'll split, and because I mostly, as I've always said, this is a pretty random channel, and I focus a lot on music and the arts and stuff like that. But you know, I am a avid snuffer, dipper, chewer, and I love making tobacco reviews. So yeah, so this is definitely a good one. I suggest it. It's got 2 thumbs up from the Dirty Pat Walsh scale of thumbs. Maybe 3 thumbs up. Yeah, it's great. So I hope you're all good and well. I hope you all have a fantastic day, living your best life. And thanks for watching my videos. And if you watched my Hurricane Charlie video yesterday, I hope you liked it. It was pretty it was a little more difficult than I imagined. But just because I usually don't play guitar in that capacity anymore. But anyhow, it was good. And Stephanie shared the video of me and her talking to her personal Facebook page, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Anyhow, be well. Have a great day. Thanks for your support, everyone.